Supply chain disruptions cost global industries billions each year. But what's fascinating is that artificial intelligence might be the key to keeping everything from milk to electronics consistently on our store shelves.
That's interesting you mentioned that. I just read about some groundbreaking research from the University of Pretoria looking at how AI could transform supply chain management, especially in South Africa's consumer goods sector.
You know what's really striking about this research? It comes at such a crucial time. We've got global conflicts, climate disasters, and the lingering effects of the pandemic all threatening supply chains. What exactly did they discover about using AI to handle these challenges?
Well, according to researcher Wesley Neiman, AI systems can now predict market fluctuations and identify potential disruptions before they become crises. It's like having an early warning system for supply chain problems.
That's fascinating. But here's what really caught my attention. I heard something about the actual cost of these disruptions. Do we have any concrete numbers on that?
The numbers are pretty shocking. A Deloitte global survey found that about 80% of supply chain leaders reported significant damage from disruptions just in the past year.
That's exactly why this research matters so much. Think about it. When we're talking about products with short shelf lives, even a small delay can lead to massive losses. How exactly does AI help prevent these kinds of problems?
The research shows retailers are using AI algorithms to analyze multiple data points simultaneously. Everything from historical sales patterns to weather forecasts that might affect shopping behavior.
But, and here's what I find really interesting, implementing this kind of technology must be particularly challenging in a developing economy like South Africa. What kind of obstacles are they facing?
The biggest hurdles are actually quite fundamental. There's a significant shortage of digital skills, and the implementation costs can be prohibitive for many companies.
You know, that raises an important point about accessibility. How are they planning to bridge that gap between the companies that can afford this technology and those that can't?
The research suggests a collaborative approach between industry, academia, and government to create supportive policies and training programs. Some companies are already seeing success by starting small and scaling up gradually.
Let's talk about real-world impact. Have they seen any concrete improvements in companies that have implemented these systems? I mean, beyond just keeping shelves stocked?
Yes, the data shows significant improvements. Lower operational costs, better service delivery, and importantly, less waste and fewer stockouts.
That's remarkable, but I'm curious about the broader implications. Could this technology help address some of South Africa's unique economic challenges? We're talking about a country with significant infrastructure and logistical hurdles.
The research actually points to some exciting possibilities, from improving national competitiveness to creating new job opportunities in technology-driven sectors.
So what you're saying is this isn't just about keeping milk fresh on the shelves. It's about fundamentally transforming how businesses operate and adapt to challenges. Have they looked at the potential impact on smaller businesses?
The study addresses that, noting that while larger retailers are the early adopters, the technology could eventually become more accessible to smaller businesses through shared platforms.
Looking ahead, what do you think this means for consumers? Will we notice these changes in our daily shopping experiences, or is this something that's mainly happening behind the scenes?
The goal is that we'll notice it through what we don't experience. No more empty shelves, fewer out-of-stock items, and fresher products consistently available.
Well, it's amazing to think that something as complex as AI could solve such fundamental everyday problems. It really shows how technology isn't just about flashy innovations. It's about making basic systems work better for everyone.
Exactly. As Neiman emphasizes, these aren't just buzzwords. They're critical tools for building resilient supply chains that can weather any storm.